From somebody who witnessed a violent crash in Longview, police tell us a driver lost control and hit a pedestrian before slamming into an apartment building, pinning someone inside. Fox 12's Jeffrey Lindblom has the latest live from Longview tonight. Jeffrey?
Pete, David McKee says he was working on his car nearby when he heard a loud crash, but he didn't think much of it until he saw how many first responders showed up to this house to help.
Not in my wildest dreams did I expect to see a car inside of somebody's living room.
David McKee says he was nearby when he heard a loud noise around noon Thursday, just before seeing a minivan that had slammed through the side of an apartment.
It sounded like a bang and then just like shrapnel, you know, like stuff being torn apart.
First responders say an elderly man was driving that minivan, appearing to have followed this path, hitting a woman who was walking, knocking her unconscious before crashing into another woman's home and pinning her into a wall.
I would definitely not be a happy camper to be relaxing in my living room, watching TV, eating a bowl of cereal, doing whatever, you know, and then next second I'm underneath the car covered in rubble.
Fire crews used a chainsaw to cut through the home's wall, freeing the woman who was trapped between it and the van.
In that moment, all I was thinking was like, God, let her be okay, you know? Then I seen them bring the occupant of the home out on a gurney. I was like, oh no, you know, so hopefully that person's all right, you know.
First responders say both women who were hit by the van are in critical condition. Preliminary reports suggest the driver was suffering from a medical episode.
I don't know, he could have had a heart attack, I don't know.
The driver was taken to the hospital. As for McKee and what his future holds, he says this tragic scenario has opened his eyes.
Moving forward from this point on, I'll never live somewhere where I think that that's a possibility. I don't want to be that person in my living room, not knowing that it could happen at any minute.
The electricity at the complex was turned off while the structural integrity of the building was examined, and this does remain under investigation by the Longview Police Department. Reporting live in Longview, I'm Jeffrey Lindblom for Fox 12 Oregon.